JavaScript had me questioning if I was even smart enough to code. I'd stare at the screen for hours, just feeling like I'm getting nowhere. And there were even nights where I felt completely defeated, like I had no fight in me left. Literally thinking thoughts of maybe I'm not cut out for this. But let me tell you something, even when those thoughts arose, I didn't quit. And I am so glad I didn't. In this video, I want to talk about why I refuse to give up on JavaScript and coding altogether, even when it gets really hard and sometimes even a little bit unbearable. I will be sharing my routine, my mental battles, how I'm pushing through, just in case if you're feeling the same way. So let's talk. Here's the truth. When I first started coding and especially learning JavaScript, literally felt like I was reading a different language. And oh wait, I was. And trust me, I had all this motivation in the beginning. This is normally what people talk about, right? That little motivation that comes when you watch a video or when you first look at coding, you have all those great ideas. I was like, I'm gonna become a developer. I will develop a video game. I will get a job in this career. I will, just do anything possible that involves web development. I wanted to build apps. And then I hit the world of functions, arrays, and loops. And suddenly I was like, why is this so hard? Some days I didn't even want to open my laptop. I was already tired from work. I felt dumb in a way. I think that's probably the best way to explain it. I just felt like there was no way I could learn it. I felt like I fell behind, like I was behind. And honestly, I really deep down wanted to quit. But here's what changed. I realized the goal isn't to learn everything at once, which was definitely something I was pushing upon myself. It's literally the main goal is to just not give up that day. I had built a simple routine of studying 2 hours before work or either 2 hours after work, depending, but just, 2 hours a day, and then really studying hardcore on my days off from work. But I decided to leave myself without that type of pressure because it's impossible to learn everything at once. But the crazy part is with 2 hours every single day and then a little bit more on my days off, it got me to stay consistent. And that immediately put my stress down because it was only for 2 hours a day. It wasn't that long. And the progress you would think would go a little bit further if I studied more harder or even a little bit more hours. But I feel like I've made way more progress with just the short amount of time that I've been using. In just a few weeks, stuff started to click. Now, I'm not a master at JavaScript, but it is clicking now. I'm starting to understand things that I used to Google about 10 times a day just to figure out if I really understand that definition. So let me tell you a bit of my schedule and how I approach it. I study 2 hours a day max. If there's days that I go further, it's because I'm pushing my bedtime. Like even if I feel like I'm behind, I take notes in my own words, not necessarily copying tutorials. Or maybe I might copy a little bit of MDN documents, but I build small stuff from scratch. But I don't beat myself up for forgetting stuff anymore. I just come back and do it again. Y'all don't know how hard it was. I recorded a YouTube video about me starting from relearning functions from scratch. That was such a hard thing for me to do because I learned functions already earlier, like 2 weeks before that, and the fact that I couldn't understand it, it was like a part of me just wanted to learn it. So I started going through anything and everything, like trying to learn through assignments. I couldn't understand it, so I had to tell myself, humble yourself, just relearn it, start from the beginning. And that's what I did in that video, and glory to God, I did that because now I'm a little bit more fortunate with functions. And I literally started to encourage myself. I always tell myself, like, you're doing something very hard, but you are growing regardless if it is slow. And it's okay to struggle. The struggle, the failure, the lessons is the true beauty when it comes to learning something new. That mental shift changed everything. So if you're learning JavaScript right now, because I know some of y'all are, and y'all definitely are feeling this struggle, you are definitely feeling this pain, and or you probably felt this pain previously. It's got you frustrated. Listen to me. You are not alone. And I think that is the biggest thing we can do as people who are learning something, is to come together as a community so we can all understand that we are not alone. The supporters, the people that are watching, holds me accountable, makes me want to post every day because I know some of y'all are learning just like me. Just because it's hard doesn't mean that you have to quit, or it doesn't even mean that you're not meant for it. It's the opposite. Most people do quit at this point. So the fact that you're not quitting, this is made for you. Literally, if you keep showing up, even just a little bit, even if you do less than 2 hours or even more than 2 hours, you are already winning. straight up. But do not compare yourself to people, especially the people who have been doing this for years. Just focus on one thing at a time daily, and another tomorrow. So yeah, JavaScript still stresses me out sometimes, but I refuse to quit. I refuse, man, because now I know I can learn this. I am growing and I am not alone. So if you are on the same journey as me, drop a comment below. Let's encourage each other. I post videos like this just to keep it real and to help us push through. So hit subscribe if you are on this coding grind, and don't give up, man. The code will click. Take it one line at a time. It is okay. Move at your own pace. You don't gotta rush yourself, man. That is something that's been getting to me. Move at your own pace. You don't get it, start over. It is okay to start over. Deuces. Hope y'all enjoyed this video.